Cryptocurrency market analytics, welcome back. Wednesday morning. We're breaking in here on the Bitcoin. As you can see, it's hammering right now as we speak, guys. Really strong move we have on the Bitcoin. But that's the sideshow, I would say. I think the most important part of the technical situation right now is that price is about to approach that same mighty resistance of 13,347. I am going to the last digit here. That's how precise it needs to be. Now this is the 61.8 Fibonacci correction, guys, right? One of the most important Fibonacci correction levels, arguably the most important. I think it's the second most important, but a lot of my peers thinks that it is the most important correction level. We've just reached it. I mean, we reached it already. That was 2 weeks ago, right? We've been touching base here, and price just completely capitulated once it touched base on that resistance, just to show you the sheer pressure that came from above that level. Now, we're going for a second attempt, guys. That's the meaning here. I mean, there's almost no doubt in my mind that we'll reach that 13,347. We're only talking about 200 points or something like that. It's nothing for the Bitcoin. It will reach that area. The question is, of course, what should we expect after a second encounter here with that powerful resistance level? I would suggest that we're gonna break out, right? Usually, if we look at the statistics, we find that with any encounter against a major key level, the second attempt is usually successful with more than 60% of probability. So, it's fair to say that it is more likely that we'll have a breakout on that 13,347. And then, of course, we should be aiming at the next one, right? The next powerful resistance level at 15,732. This one, guys, is the last Fibonacci correction, the 76.4, right? The end of the road, basically, when it comes to technical correction. So price can actually start to turn around at this point, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it will begin to drop, right? Begin to build up a new downside trend. That would mean that whatever we've seen here so far, up until that point of 15,732, is basically an upside correction to the downside trend we've seen all across 2018, right? Just playing around here with different definitions, but it is important to understand that fact. Now, I don't think that that's going to be the case. I actually think we are in a real, genuine bull market, and as part of that, we're just passing by all of these correction levels, just checking up one by one, marking them down. And naturally, we're going to hit the next one now, right? We've already checked this 61.8, but it wasn't properly broken. It should be broken before we can reach the next one. So we think that we're going to reach that key level sooner than later. And also, I think that's probably a good time to adjust the stop loss level. I've pushed it all the way to 10,015. And we can probably even push it further all the way to 11,000, but still remain below 11,410, which is the 50%, Fibonacci 50% at this point. That's acting as our protection key level, right? And the Bitcoin is about to approach that key level. That's a pretty significant milestone. So there you go, guys. Bitcoin looking pretty good. We'll have to come back and follow up on this one. In the meantime, we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you tomorrow.